Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Retro and you're watching a new episode of my weekly video game finds. Before we start, I want to make sure that you know that in 2 weeks, so the 8th of September, in Deurne, the Netherlands, I will be hosting the biggest retro game convention in Europe. So if you live in the Netherlands, Belgium, France, Germany, or even further away, make sure you don't miss that because it will be amazing. Over 200 tables full of retro games. If you just want to see what I bought and see the video of the convention, that's cool too, but for those €5 entry costs, you don't want to miss that. It's the biggest retro day of the year. If you want more information, by the way, check out www.retrogamebeurs.nl or check out the Facebook or just contact me and I'll send you the information. So enough chat, let's get to some games because I have a ton in this week and I don't want to waste an hour of your life. So let's start with some small box PC games. Shogo Mobile Armor, Theme Park. This is a copied CD which has Caesar's Palace in it. Didn't even see that was in there. Carmageddon 2, Age of Empires 2, GTA 2, Grand Prix Challenge, Alien vs Predator 2, The Seventh Guest, SimCity 2000, Red Alert: The Aftermath, and Screamer. Then DVD case games, Emperor Battle for Dune, Icewind Dale Part 2, Alice, really cool game. It does have a big box release, by the way. I have it in my collection, but it's only released in America, so not in Europe. Serious Sam: The Second Encounter, Serious Sam: The First Encounter, Black and White: The Expansion, An Island Full of Creatures, Spec Ops 2, and Half-Life 2. So that's a lot of 2 games in this part. As usual, I have a lot of awesome PC stuff and some, yeah, again, amazing games at the end for my own collection, and some amazing games in the earlier part of the video as well. But I'm gonna mix and mingle it with some Nintendo, Sega, etc. So this is a part PC, and then we're gonna do some Game Boy games. Unreal 2: The Awakening, Unreal 2003, Tomb Raider 2, Red Alert 2, Kingpin: Life of Crime, Flintstones, Bedrock Bowling, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Amsterdam Monster Madness, Command & Conquer Renegade, Railroad Tycoon Part 2, NASCAR Revolution, Black and White Part 1, Need for Speed 2 Special Edition, Pearl Harbor Shadows over Oahu, Neverwinter Nights, Driver. Here we have Juggernaut, which is an unofficial expansion for Quake. Then Rise of the Triad, Gunmetal, Quake 2 Upside Down, and The 11th Hour. I'm a man of my word, so it's time for some Game Boy games. I found these all at the flea market, by the way. They were about 10 cents each. Double Dragon Part 3, BC Kid, which is Bonks from the TurboGrafx. Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Yellow, Atlantis, Zelda Link's Awakening DX, and Kirby's Dream Land. And then this other pile has Donkey Kong Land, Looney Tunes, Super Mario Land 1, The Lion King, Smurfs, Little Mermaid, Pokemon Blue, and Pokemon Yellow. And the set came with 2 Game Boys. This one is Game Boy Color and the red Game Boy, regular Game Boy Classic. Back with another set of PC games before we get to the PlayStation. Heroes Quest, Icewind Dale, No One Lives Forever, Neverwinter Nights Gold Pack, which has the Shadows of Undrentide expansion, Unreal Tournament 2K4, Unreal Tournament, Far Cry, Sega Rally Championship 2, Delta Force, Baldur's Gate 2 Plus expansion, Dungeon Keeper, Hidden and Dangerous, Grachtenracer, Deus Ex, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Alone in the Dark Part 3, Atlantis 3 The New World, and V-Rally the Multiplayer Championship Edition. A set of Sega games which has McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure, and actually I didn't know that game is quite uncommon. I just got it in this set and looked it up and I found out, hey, this game is not too common. Not sure yet if I'm gonna keep it, because yeah, I have to draw a line somewhere, because you know how full my my game collection room is. IndyCar featuring Nigel Mansell, Jungle Book, Addams Family, Jurassic Park, Echo the Tides of Time, and Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkotron. Time for a recurring section of my videos, and I call it a truckload of big boxes. PC games. Earth 2150, KKND, Crush, Kill and Destroy. Jagged Alliance 2, which has Dirk Kuyt on the front, like we said before. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Tomb Raider 2, starring Lara Croft, of course. Who else? This is a mega pack, which has, let's see if there's something interesting there. Primal Rage, Jagged Alliance, Entomorph. Doom 2, big box, not the floppy version, still looking for that one myself. And Command and Conquer. I just realized I didn't keep my word when I said we're gonna go to PlayStation, right? Well, after this, okay? Quake 1, big box. Fade to Black, Half-Life Generation, Dreams, Screamer 2, Messiah, MDK, Murder, Dead, Kill, special edition, which comes with a free book, making of book, and NBA Live 96. So now it's time for PlayStation. These all came from flea markets, so I got a pretty good haul, you could say. Buzz Hollywood Quiz, Dark Cloud, Buzz the Music Quiz, Dragon Quest 8, Dark Chronicle, Silent Hill Part 3, Project Zero Part 3, The Tormented, and Beyond Good and Evil, which is one of the best adventure games of the last few years, but I think I've said that before. The second to last pile of big boxes, Unreal Tournament, no, not Unreal Tournament, just Unreal. Carmageddon, The Death Race 2000, Tiberian Sun, Firestorm, Hexen, Beyond Heretic, SimCity 3000, but I think this box is empty. Deathmatch 7000, which has Doom, Thy Flesh Consumed, and Doom 2 levels. Over 7,000 new levels. That's a lot. Doom 2000 and Red Alert are the last two. Here we have Crusader No Regret. This is the follow-up to Crusader No Remorse, and you don't see this one quite often. Starship Titanic with the 3D glasses. Gunman Chronicle made with the Half-Life engine. Then two games that are... Let's first say these are horrible racing games. They're absolutely horrible. But Dutch guys have good memories with these because they're Dutch made. They have Dutch lanes, tracks, etc. And as a Dutch kid you had these. This is A2 Racer Politie slaat terug, so that means police hits back. And this is just A2 Racer Part 2. Then we have the X-Files games. I played this as a kid because a friend of mine was a big X-Files fan. Problem was my PC was too slow. I remember the first scene in the game you have to dismantle a bomb, and my PC was just too slow to get to the bomb and dismantle it in time to not blow up, because my computer was that slow, you always blew up. Then the Ultimate Doom, Thy Flesh Consumed, and Heretic Part 2. Time for a bit of randomness before we get to the grand finale, and yes, it's gonna be grand. Pokemon Ruby version. Mario Power Tennis, and this one is still sealed. As you can see, it has an official Nintendo seal, so this one is genuine. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, Legend of Zelda The Minish Cap, and Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. It also came, no, not those games by the way, those are advanced games, but I also got the Pokemon version of the Game Boy Color. Found this at a flea market, and it's still working, good condition. You don't see this version often. Also found that one, BioShock, for the Xbox 360, and it's the Steelbook edition. It was one of the first Steelbooks released, I believe. So then we have two PC collections, or collection boxes, and they're really cool. The first one is one I've showed you before, I think. It's the Age of Empires Collector's Edition, which has Age of Empires, Rise of Rome, Age of Empires 2, and Age of Empires 2, The Conquerors. And then there's also this one that I'd never seen before. It's a Dutch release, it's in Dutch, but it has some amazing games. Dave the Tentacle, Monkey Island 2, Maniac Mansion, Zack McCracken, Indiana Jones Desktop Adventures, Loom, Monkey Island 1, Sam & Max, Indiana Jones Last Crusade, and Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. I don't collect these collection sets because I want the original games, but from this entire box I'm still looking for Zack McCracken, Maniac Mansion, and Indiana Jones Desktop Adventures. I have the rest in the original big box, but these are the three I'm still looking for, and these are absolutely hard to find. If you do find them or have them and want to trade or sell them, feel free to contact me. Two more big boxes before we get to the finale. Queen the Eye and Arc of Time. Both adventure games. I believe this one is really bad, but it's also quite rare, and it speaks to both game collectors and Queen collectors, so that's why it's desired and semi-valuable. So, the finale. And when I say it's a grand finale, I hope you trust my word. If you've seen my videos, grand will be grand. First up is a Terra Enigma manual. I'm still looking for the cartridge, but now I have the box and the manual, both in really good condition. And then for the Sega Mega Drive, Zool, Ninja of the Nth Dimension. Played this a lot as a kid, and I found out I didn't have it in my collection. This game has a lot of Chupa Chups, hidden commercial in it, by the way. Then 3 PS3 games, found these at a flea market. Weren't really cheap, like 10 euros a piece, but these are such good games that I just wanted to have them. Batman Arkham City, I loved the first part. Arkham Asylum was amazing. LA Noire and Max Payne Part 3. Then one PC big box game for my collection, Descent Part 2. Now I have the complete set, and yeah, that means we have one game left. It's a game I've not really been looking for, because these are usually too expensive for my taste, but now I could trade it, and really happy to have it because I love playing these. It's Metal Slug Part 4 for the Neo Geo AES. It's a Japanese version. That's a bit, yeah, sad is not the right word, but I prefer English versions. But yeah, finding a Metal Slug English version and not having to double your mortgage is quite hard. These cartridges are huge, by the way, in case you haven't seen them before. Just check out compared to my hand. And I love playing my AES, it's my favorite console, and Metal Slug is amazing. I have Part 5 already, English version, and now Part 4. I hope when I'm 80, 90 years old I'll have the complete set, but that will be very hard and very expensive as well. So that was it for this week. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you want to see more videos, check out the channel, subscribe to me on Facebook and on YouTube, of course. The Facebook is facebook.com/drretromd. And hope to see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.